Hi, and welcome to day 3, where our theme for today is gratitude for relationships. So, today we're going to come even more into our heart space. Before we begin, we're going to have a quote. Today's quote is by Cicero. It says, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others." What a beautiful way for you to deepen into your own journey of all of your values and virtues. You know, the beautiful thing about being human is that we are creation itself. And that means we are nature. We are like the trees, the plants, the flowers, the oceans. And like most of Mother Nature, we need 3 ingredients to survive: safety, connection, and dignity or respect. Community is the basis of our own survival. Robert Waldinger TED talked about the observations from an 80-year-old happiness study conducted on 800 men. And guess what keeps us happy? Wealth, fame, a successful career? Nah, it's relationships. Socially connected people are happier, healthier, and they live longer. They were even happier than the more popular, wealthier, and successful ones. And guess what makes relationships flourish? You guessed it, gratitude. How? It allows you to take the time and space to see moments through their perspective. You're giving yourself permission to accept their perspective of the world. You don't have to agree with it. You just have to respect it. And anytime you do that, I like to call it a gratitude blessing. You are creating a safe space between you and that person. You are acknowledging that that person is different from you, that that person has their own way of thinking and perspective. Anytime that you're grateful for a relationship, when you walk in with that attitude, you are already creating that space because you're allowing them to speak their mind, to speak about their perspective, to speak from their heart, to speak out what they see or have in their mind. You do that unconsciously. And that space allows you to recognize where you're coming from. Because when you step back and you observe yourself, you can see, are you hangry? Are you angry? Are you hurt, disappointed, fearful, anxious with that person or the situation? Or are you completely content, happy, interested, curious? This is how gratitude changes your relationships and you. It grants you more patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness. It allows you to take a moment and a step back to not only see where you're coming from and to listen more, but to allow yourself to make that switch. Maybe there is another truth. Maybe there is something else. And when you come from that place, you receive an abundance of happiness and great things in your relationships because you're not expecting them to be like you. You're allowing them to share, and you're noticing what that sharing does to you. You're noticing that tension within you. And then you can take that and take a step away from that and observe. Are you angry at that person? Or is there something that they're saying that is triggering you? The little irritations you feel, even the complaints you have on your relationships will disappear because when you are truly grateful for another person, there's nothing you want to change about that person. You are willing to accept them as they are. You're just grateful to be in their presence. And you know not to take anything personally, not to make any assumptions. Now, words can be very powerful. Just look at the word spelling. It's spell plus ing. When you speak, you're calling those words into your life. Similar to when you point, whatever you say about another person is being brought to you. The truth is, every complaint actually causes your own suffering. Imagine if every person close to you said, "I love you, just the way you are." How would you feel? Today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. Even if all of your relationships are currently amazing, this practice will only make them more magnificent. And with every relationship you practice this with, you will see gratitude perform its magic. Your relationships will be stronger, more fulfilling, and more enriching than you ever thought possible. So choose one of your closest relationships to be grateful for. And if you're looking to deepen your practice, choose 3. Sit down and write 5 things you are grateful for about that person. Remember, it's I am grateful for because. What are the things you love the most about this person? What are their best qualities? You could be grateful for their patience, ability to listen, strength, good judgment, sense of humor, eyes, their kind heart. You could be grateful for the things you enjoyed doing with the person. Or you can recall a time when that person was there for you, cared for you, or supported you. After you've written them down, take a pause and close your eyes. Visualize that person. Let yourself imagine that you are with them and that you are saying those 5 things to them. And you'll say, "Thank you, so and so, for," because, fill in your beautiful words. See if you can allow that meeting to happen in your heart. Allow that person to be enveloped with your love along with you. And don't forget to count your blessings in the morning and end your day with a joy rock. And if I haven't mentioned it to you today, you're doing beautifully. And I will meet you back here. And for those of you who are continuing to journal, your prompt is, if you really loved yourself just the way you are in this moment, what would you do? What would you say? What would you believe? How would you behave? Why can't you do that now? Thank you for today, and I'll meet you back here for day 4.